Hello everyone, I am Assistant Professor Sonali Gurve. We will learn the second part of files and directories in this video. So in first part, we had learned which operation you can perform on a file, operations for reading and writing the file, stat function and all. Now we will see the remaining operation of a file. So the next topic is splitting the name and path from a file. Suppose you have given one file, okay. Suppose you have given the one path and in that the file name at the end. So you can use the base name function. It returns the file name from a path. Okay, suppose like this. See, here is a path and here is file name. And you can apply the base name function. And the parameter for this base name function is path. Okay, see this parameter. We require the path. Path is required. This is a specified the file path. And next parameter is the option. Okay, a file extension. Sometimes you can do the extension also. If the file name has this file extension, the file extension will be cut off. Means, see here practically echo base name $path.php. Suppose for your input file, see here is a path and this is your input file home.php. So this second base name will returns you only home because .php is only here. So it will cut off this extension and returns only the file name that is your home. Next, PHP rename function. Rename means what? Rename this function names itself telling the rename means change the name of existing file or the directory. Okay. For that you can use the syntax boolean rename old comma new comma context. Okay. Old comma new means rename the file with the new name. Okay. New name used to the old name. Okay. And if it is successful, then it will return the true. Otherwise, it will return the false. You can use this as a rename. Here is the images from a picture. Okay, this is your new name is a picture. Initially it was the images. So you can rename these images as to the pictures. Or you can write in this way also rename test file1.txt home document myfile.txt. Okay, you can give the new location to this file, new name to this file by using the rename function. Okay, you can change the directory name also and the file name also by using the rename function. You can use the unlink function. Unlink function is for what? To delete a file. You can just simply write the unlink and your file name to delete your file. If it is a true, it will return the true. Otherwise, it will return the false one value. Okay. So you need to pass the first file name. Okay, it is a compulsory to specify the file name. Okay, specify the path to the file to delete. Okay, and this context is optional. You can specify the context of the file handle. Context is a set of options that can modify the behavior of string. Okay, this part is context is optional, but this file name is compulsory. We need to give the file name. So $file equals to fopen test.txt. Here is a W. Open the file is write me. Okay, and the file handle is $file. Fwrite file, hello world.txt. You can write this content to this file by using the fwrite function. And here close your file. Let's close $file is close your file. And here if you want to delete this file, just write unlink test.txt to delete the given file. Next function is a copy. Copy function, what is working on copy function? The copy function copies a file. It copies a file. It will copy the source to destination. Okay. If the file already exists, it will be overwritten. If the file is already exists, if the content is exists inside this file, then it will overwrite the file. Boolean copy string $source, string $destination. If it is successfully completed, successfully copied, then it will return the true. Otherwise, it will return the false. And the syntax for this is copy source.txt, target.txt. Copy the content of source file to the target file by using the copy function. Reading and writing the characters in file. How to read data from the file? how to read the data from the file, or how to write the data inside the file. When you are reading the one character from the file, when you are reading the single character from the file, open file, then you need a large time. You need extra time to read the data from this file. Okay, and at that time we are using the fgetc function. fgetc, when we are using the fgetc, single character read करायचा असेल fgetc, and when you want to read the line of a text, okay, when you are trying to read a one character at a time, then you need a too much of a time. But you can read the one line of a text from the file by using the fgetcase function to read a one line at a time, and then process the line one single character at a time with the fgetc function. See, here is what is the difference between the getc and getS. If you need to read one character at a time from a large file, use the fgetcase function. Okay, from large file, then use the fgetcase function. Okay, you can just go to the w3school.com and you can run this type of a program. Okay, they had explained very nicely, and actually runtime platform is there, so you can just run this type of a program on W3 School platform. Okay, string fgetc resource handle. So here open this file in a read mode, and fgetc get a character from the file, provide the file handle $file, and then fclose the file. Then use the fgetcase function to read a set of characters from the file. Okay, it returns a line from an open file. It returns a line from an open file. So string fgetcase, get string. Okay, F for file, get for accept, and S for string. Resource $handle. And what is a resource? A resource is a special data type. You can use the external resources also here. Resource $handle is $. Okay, fopen test.txt. Okay, open the file in a read mode. fgetS. Okay, this next field is optional, so just here provide the $5. fgetS is $5, and sometimes it stops reading. There are three reasons for this. When this file stops reading, so there are the three reasons. First is the specified number of bytes has been read, a new line is encountered, then the end of line is reached. Okay, if any of these three reasons will occur first, then it will stop reading the data. We are also using the fgetcsv function. Getcsv means what? See, fgetcsv function parses a line from an open file, checking for CSV. CSV means comma separated value field. Okay, so here you are using the delimit for like a comma or any mark you can use as a field. Here file you need to do the file name also. The length you need to specify the length. Okay, it is actually the optional field, but here you can specify the maximum length of the line, then separate it. Okay, it specifies the field separator. You can use the any default. You can use the default is comma. Okay, you can use the comma as a separator. Enclosure means what? It specifies the field enclosure character. Use a double quote. You are using the enclosure as a double quote, so you can use this. Or there is a one more is a escape, means you are using the different escape characters, so you can specify this also. But the required is only file and file. Okay, and these all things are optional. Here is one example for this. Here is a $list equals to array, and here inside this array there are the sub arrays. Array this one, and second one is array this one. Okay, so here is a one list, and then open the file this contact.csv. You can write the data. Okay, so I have opened the file in a W mode. Okay, right now. So open the file this and write this data in a W mode. So open this file in write mode first, then $list as a $line. Here we are using the for each. Okay, we are using the for each function. $list as a $line. We are writing this list data. Okay, $list as a $line. And then put CSV. Where to write this data? Inside the file. Okay, so $file, comma, $line. Okay, this lists as a $line and then we'll convert this $line into the file line text. Okay, then close here, this for each will be closed here, and then after this F close $file, close is a file. And then next function is fputs. Okay, fputs and fwrite both are the same. Fputs means what? Write a string. It is a duplicate, it is a alias of a fwrite function. Using this function, we can write to an open file. Okay, we can use this function to write to an open file. Here is a syntax for this fputs $file hello world test. You can write this data inside the file by using the fputs function, or you can just use the fwrite function. Okay, so this is all about the second part. In this part, we had learned the different topics like setting the name and path from a file, return the file name from the specified path, PHP rename function, unlink function to delete a file, copy function to copy file, reading and writing characters in a file by using the fgetc and fgetS function, getc and getS function you can use. Then fgetS functions reasons and the example, fgetcsv function, fputs function for the